Hey, you're watching Fat Man DD1, you dingus. Whatever he said.
This is your boy, Fat Man DD1. Thank you for joining the channel again. And now we have HBO news. So, it is finally confirmed. Well, we already knew that there was a Last of Us TV show in production or being written up, but it seems like Neil Druckmann is working on it. Now, look, I don't like Neil, and oh, look, he has Abby as his background. Terrible character. And here he is. Oh, snap, we got picked up for a full season. Hold me. No, I don't want to hold this man. Druckmann, I don't fuck with Neil, and I've already kind of stated my statements on this. I don't want him working on this project, because regardless, Last of Us 1 was an incredible game. Last of Us 2 just did not hit the same bar as it did. I understand it's getting picked up for all these awards. It just didn't sit well with fans. There was too much identity politics. Shit, PewDiePie is #1 on YouTube. He is YouTube. And PewDiePie said it himself. The game was divisive. It was too much wokeness. It was just so fucking much in that one game. So you're telling me PewDiePie was wrong for this? PewDiePie was wrong. PewDiePie is a misogynist. No, the dude's married. The dude played the game and he did not like it. No one liked the fucking game. Especially when everybody wanted to get back to The Last of Us 2 because of Joel and Ellie. The only reason people played The Last of Us 2 was to see if Joel and Ellie would have another adventure. Who is the Seraphites? Why are they after Ellie? What's going on? And then it just kind of turned left. The Seraphites were kind of in the distance, and they were next to Abby as a problem. And then Abby's group became a problem, and then Abby, and then as a back and forth. Storytelling in itself, terrible. Regardless, a lot of people will say Abby was a better character than Joel. And then I kind of look at it and say, well, Abby was actually selfish. She got what she deserved, and her father died. Regardless of, he could have killed Ellie and there would have been no vaccine. Long story short, I want to see The Last of Us 1 be made into an incredible series. Now, if Neil does work on it, whoever the actual director and actual producers are going to take this and try to make it broader for an audience that will somehow, and I believe they will imitate The Walking Dead. It basically is almost the same premise as The Walking Dead when we meet with Rick and he is finding Carl, and then they're moving with a group and they're moving west. But now just imagine it was just Rick and Carl by themselves moving forward in front of danger, zombies, and all that stuff. That's kind of what The Last of Us 1 was. And people in front of you. All of the obstacles you were going to because they were in your path. Last of Us 2 basically had you going to an obstacle and finding zombies, which I wish in a world like this, Part 2 should have had more zombies coming at you. It didn't have that same feeling. That's just how it is. Look, I didn't play Part 2. I watched enough gameplay to know the game looks basically okay. It looks the same. There's nothing revolutionary about it at fucking all. The enemies are The zombies, you don't get a lot of the zombies. You don't get a lot of clickers. You don't get a lot of runners. You don't get a lot of bloaters. You don't get a lot of that. And that's kind of what I wanted to play the game for. And I didn't like it. And to already know that Amy Hennig and other Naughty Dog people left projects like Uncharted 4 just because they were playing funny games, and Neil Druckmann and everybody else were playing funny. And if you want to learn about that, there's an article below on Reddit that tells you what happens. You can check the article, tell me what you think. But they were already playing funny with The Last of Us 2 and other projects in the Naughty Dog sequels, which I heard Nathan Drake's daughter was supposed to be a son until Neil Druckmann's artist switched it around and gave him a daughter, which I'm just like, why would you listen to the artist? Make up your own mind. Regardless, Part 1 was an incredible game. It is the main staple for The Last of Us. The first game is amazing. Regardless of how divisive it was, regardless of what people think of Joel personally, he was a man who survived long enough because he missed his daughter. Regardless, he found a surrogate daughter within Ellie. He became a better person. If I found a kid along the way or did a mission or did stuff that I wasn't fucking proud of, I wanted to claim my humanity. Joel lost a lot of his humanity doing things that no person could think of. But I think with The Last of Us 1 being put into a series, we will get the point of view of Joel. And I hope that we get to start off that Joel was having a rough life. You know, rough life, dealing with a lot of stuff. The craziest thing ever is he loses his daughter. Now, however they take that and put that and impact it, I can't wait to see, because that was a very emotional moment of a man who lost everything and gained nothing, and then gained something close enough to the end. So I hope to see that story, because Last of Us 1 is really man versus nature, man versus nurture, man versus society. And man versus man. So there's a lot of verses that it goes into, because man versus nature is him and Ellie. Man versus man is bandits, him and other people trying to kill them. Man versus nature, the clickers, all of the freaking weird zombies. Man versus society is the society they live in now, which is just cutthroat and killer. So that in itself, 4 verses, 4 archetypes of stories. I just can't wait to see this. I don't want Neil Druckmann to heavily be producing or working on this. Whoever the directors are, the writers, the people to really get it down, I can't wait for that. So I really want to make sure that the show is good enough, and that the directors and the studio and whoever the people are watching this, like whoever gets to review this first and really look at it, they really take notes and points and really point things out and dissect it. I'm hoping. But tell me what you think. Are you ready for all of this? Do you think they're going to do The Last of Us 1 a good justice? Do you wish and hope they're going to do it justice? I really hope HBO Max and HBO in general takes The Last of Us 1 game, really looks at it detail by detail, and take it and create a fantastic game. Do not throw in the Seraphites. Do not throw in fucking Abby. Don't throw in anything of that shit yet. Just build a concrete story here first, and then give us something on the side that hopefully they don't kill Joel in, because it's bullshit. But tell me what you think. This is your boy Fat Man DD1. Remember to like, remember to subscribe, remember to hit the bell icon to be notified. From me to you, remember to never give up, never surrender, and keep on grinding in mad love. Peace, and I am out. I hope this dog ain't dead yet.
Shit.
Getting on drum.
This is the last.
You little niggas gonna stop acting like my shit ain't the grill.
This is the
Some
last.
of you
One.
niggas get your front teeth for grills. And I ain't talking about the contract.
I ain't loving these fake hoes. Room smelling like 8 switches. Room service like 2K. NBA, I'm ballin', nigga. All them niggas fallin' like all them niggas. Talking shit, I saw them niggas. Now they daughter want a picture. Rough, ain't it? Fuck famous.
Yeah, man.
Niggas too real, got the most haters. Wrote a story, so Stephen Curry. How it feel to be golden.